One of Saddle Hill's biggest plagues is thistle. Creeping thistle is known as a very invasive weed, even in the United Kingdom, where it came from back in the 17th century. Canada was the first country to create weed control legislation. In 1865, the government passed a law requiring all landowners to manage their thistle infestations. Creeping thistle, field thistle, or lettuce from hell, it's so named because one plant can have roots that go up to 9 meters or almost 30 feet below the Earth's surface and spread up to 6 meters horizontally. Each year, roots can creep up to 6 meters or 20 feet. Remember, this weed is not native to Canada. The Canadian Thistle Act passed 150 years ago is how this plant got its nickname. Creeping thistle is noxious in 6 countries and is present in many places throughout Saddle Hills County. In order to keep this plant in check, a biological control agent, Aurelia ruficata, was released here and is working within the county to decrease seed production. Jill Copes, a past weed inspector and agricultural producer from Thistle Lake, BC, shows us what this agent looks like.
Yes, this is the male plant. As you can see, it is just doesn't go to fluff. It just kind of burns off, and it makes. Oh, first I should explain. They're monoecious. Okay, so you have a male and a female plant. These are the males, and these are your females. And the biological control, which I know is in here, only attacks on the female flowers.
Insecticides will kill these very valuable agents, so please ensure that your undesirable insects are at the proper thresholds before using insecticides to treat crops. Please use caution and contact your agriculture fieldman or agrologist to ensure that you are only applying insecticides where and when absolutely necessary.
Spread by root. That's the majority of how this plant spreads. And in the fall, when the fluff flies, like we've learned here today, it is typically just fluff with no seed attached to it.
When the fluff flies in the fall, it is just fluff. Either the agents have eaten the seeds or they have fallen off on their own. The dark portion of the fluff is just a seed casing. Seeds typically depart from the wing within 2 meters or 6 feet of the mother plant. These seeds are similar in size to a small apple seed, and if you look around the base of the mother plant, you will see seeds. Although some of these seeds could be viable, this plant spreads almost purely by root. Horses and cows can develop a taste for the flowers or seed heads, and greatly help to decrease the size of the infestations over time. So remember, one small root can start a whole new infestation. So avoid cultivation and clean your equipment before leaving a field. The best practice is to treat thistle infestations in the fall. Creeping thistle treatment is most effective when mowed in August and treated with herbicide in September. If you're using Roundup, apply it to the thistle in order to maintain the grass, as it will help to outcompete the thistle.